I'm singing African song. Hello, beautiful people. How is everybody doing today? I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Have you guys eaten? Are you guys okay? I want to thank you guys for watching, clicking and watching, and staying till the end watching. When you watch, share the video, subscribe. You're watching me already. Why not just look at your phone? It shows it right there. It says subscribe. Just subscribe. If not for anything, just subscribe for this pretty face God created perfectly. Just subscribe. I'm kidding, y'all. How is everyone doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day. My day is going well. Can't complain. God is good. God is always good to me. So, if you're having a busy day, try to find fun. Try to find some good in your busy day. And please, you guys try to treat people with kindness. Try to be a good human being. And those things go a long way. And smile at people. You never know who needs that smile. Ask people, hi, how are you? How are you doing? I do that a lot. Try to do things like that. And is it just me? Is so many things going on in this world that to be worried about the small things. There are small things that matters in life. And there are a lot of small things that don't matter. Because there's so many things going on. Every time you turn your left and right, you don't even know, what to expect anymore in this world. There's so many things going on. I can't even keep up. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, life is crazy. For real, it's crazy. But hey, God is good. I cannot complain because there are people that went to bed last night. That's why I try not to complain. There are people who went to bed last night, right? They didn't wake up today. They didn't wake up. And they didn't know. And if someone had told them last night when they were going to bed, hey, you're going to go to bed and not wake up, they will be like, please, move out of my way. But they went to bed and they wake up. So what's there not to give thanks for? It's a beautiful day to be alive. You know what I'm saying? So it's a great day to be alive. I'm thankful to God every day. So let's talk about Wendy, Osefo, and Giselle, Bryant, Real Housewives of Potomac. As we know, their season is on right now. And then all these seasons, okay, when Wendy first came in, if you've been watching them, right? When Wendy first made her appearance on the Real Housewives of Potomac, she was kind of on, she liked Giselle. You can tell she wanted her and Giselle to be friends. But Giselle did not want to be friends. I think Giselle was just kind of like, should I call it hating? I'm not going to call it hating. Giselle is Giselle. Giselle Bryant. That's Giselle. I think Giselle just didn't like the fact that Wendy came in like, Dr. Wendy Osefo, I have 4 degrees, 3 degrees, because if you remember, Giselle always used to use that. Oh, she's the one with the 3, 4 degrees. Then I used to say, Giselle, why are you hating? You're a beautiful woman. You're a smart lady. You have a college degree. Why are you hating on Wendy? I know then if you guys remember, when they want to address Wendy as Wendy, she'd be like, no, Dr. Wendy or Professor Wendy. So I was like, I know that's right. Do you guys know what it is to go to college and have all that degrees? Shit. I have a bachelor's degree. And that's pretty much, and I still brag about it. Like seriously, call it what you want. I have a bachelor's degree and I brag about my bachelor's degree. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So having 3, 4 degrees and masters. No, you as an African, right? Nigerian degree, if you know us, you know like education is huge in our households. Like if you don't have a college degree, no matter how much you have, you're still going to kind of be looked down upon. Most Nigerian homes. Most Nigerians. So you need to bag that college degree. You know what I'm saying? So Wendy is smart. So Wendy and Giselle, by the time the first season, Wendy came into that show, by the time that season was over, they didn't get along. Since then, they hardly got along. Even last season, they were a little bit cordial. They just, okay, we'll be in the same space, we'll get along, blah, blah, blah. And then, boom, this season, they're showing them, I think it was the first episode, Wendy and Giselle shopping together, talking. I was like, I'll be damned. Oh my God. Like, what is going on? I need to balance myself. Like, what is going on? They were like nothing happened. And I read somewhere, somebody was like, are we just going to pretend like these two never really liked each other? I think Wendy liked Giselle. For some reason, Giselle was looking for excuses not to like Wendy. In my opinion, this is Naomi Speaks Her Mind. I think Wendy always liked Giselle. Because Wendy never really had a problem with Giselle. Giselle was the one that had a problem with Wendy. And I think sometimes Wendy used to get confused, like, why are you always trying to dig up stuff, find stuff about me? You know, things like that. Let's not even talk about Ashley, the shade stirrer. And then this season comes, first episode of this season is Wendy and Giselle, like nothing ever happened. So I'm confused, like trying to go in my mind, open the vault in my mind of Real Housewives of Potomac, when Wendy and Giselle ever really got along. I'm like, even last season, they just got along to get along. So it was in between while they were shooting this season. Whatever happens while we weren't watching, they went about going about their normal life, day-to-day life, just like the rest of us. That was when they started getting along. So I'm thinking, is this just putting on a show this season, Wendy and Giselle? Are they just putting on the show? Or this is, okay, we really like each other? Because this last episode, Wendy goes, they're talking because they're on vacation right now. Wendy goes, she's trying to like talk to Giselle. They're just talking, they're all eating. And Wendy goes, they're talking. And Wendy goes, I can really say you're my friend. I can call you a friend now. And Giselle goes, oh. And I'm like, it's nice to see, because I like when women get along, because women, we hardly ever get along. That's why the girlfriends that I've had them for years. The girlfriends that I call my best friends, I even call them sisters from another mother. I've known them for more than 10 years. And I cherish them, and I try to keep them to myself. Because it's hard. It's easier for me to make friends with guys than women. Because women, you know how come on, let's talk. Come on. Are you guys, can we talk? Can we talk? Come on, women, we know we are very catty. We can be very catty, you know, and I don't like that. Like, say what you have to say and let's keep it pushing. But most women don't say what they have to say and keep it pushing. They either gossip behind your back. Sometimes women that you think they are your friends, they're the ones that says the worst things behind you when you turn your back. You know what I'm saying? So when you find women, I always tell people, when you find people that you can truly say, yes, you can count on them. They'll go to war for you. They'll like do anything. Like your sisters. And not all sisters, your blood sisters fight for you too. You need to keep those friends, women friends, that you know if you're not there, they're going to go to war for you. You better appreciate those friends and keep them, because they're hard to come by. So when I saw Wendy and Wendy saying, I can truly say now, I'm your friend, like we're friends, I was like, oh. But then I sat back, I was like, hold on. Is this real? Is this for camera? Or this is fake? Because let's not forget now. Some people sometimes take this thing so seriously. At the end of the day, it's still a reality. It's still a reality show. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's still a reality show. So I'm just thankful that I'm able to separate reality from reality show. Because some of us can't separate them. Some of us, with the way some people go in sometimes, oh, I don't like how Giselle is treating this person. Sometimes I'm like, when I read comments on social media, I'm like, you guys need to relax. They're shooting a reality show. Some people are going to be extra on the show. Some people are going to go above and beyond to make sure they renew their contract. You guys don't forget that. Or they want to be the number one on that show or on that season. You know, it's like Karen Huger, the grand dame. It's like Giselle. We always say there will be no Real Housewives of Potomac without Karen Huger and Giselle. You know what I'm saying? The rest they can always take people out, bring them, but Karen Huger and Giselle stays. It's like every Real Housewives household have a household, one or two household names that we know, like, okay, these people, when they leave this show is not going to be the same. For Real Housewives of Atlanta, I used to think it was Nene and Kenya Moore. But at the end, they let them go. And we understood those situations. But there are some Real Housewives. It's like Teresa Judice or Judice or Judice. Real Housewives of New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? So I know you guys get it, just so I'm like, is this real or this is fake? Because I'm still watching. Are you guys watching Real Housewives of Potomac? What do you guys think of Giselle and Wendy's friendship on this season? Because I'm still like giving it side eye. You know what I'm saying? Let's see how the season ends. Because I know I just listened to bits and pieces of Giselle and what's her name? Giselle's best friend, close friend, that's no longer on the show. They have a podcast together. What's her name? Oh, can't remember her name. They have a if you remember Giselle's friend's name, close friends or best friend's name, they have a podcast together now. That was on Real Housewives of Potomac. They let her go. Please put her name down in the comments. Please, I beg you. I'm going to Google it later. But recently, I'm practicing basketball with my daughter, and then it pops up somewhere, and I'm listening. I just listened to bits and pieces. They were addressing how they feel about what's going on with Wendy Osefo with the insurance fraud, and you can tell like Giselle was trying to like tiptoe, you know. So watching the season and how Giselle was trying to tiptoe, and she didn't say anything bad at all. I was like, because you know, if it was before, I was like, okay, this friendship, let's keep watching. It might be actually genuine friendship. They might not be best friends, they might not hang out a lot outside of the show, but at least it's refreshing. Is it just me? Because I don't like to see negative. At some point you just be like, oh my God, this is wearing me out. For sometimes there was some Real Housewives shows I stopped watching. Because it was like, same people kept coming back. They don't want to resolve their issue. Resolve it. Let's keep it moving and let's do something new and refreshing. They didn't want to, so I kind of just stopped watching some of them. I just started watching them back again. So if I'm not able to talk about previous seasons or episodes, it's because I stopped watching at some point. That's what I'm talking about. Most of the Real Housewives, I'm talking about these seasons now. And then I can still remember some of the previous seasons, relate to them, and be able to like bring it and talk about it in my way, in my opinion. So, you know, if Wendy and Giselle weren't really like getting along or they really didn't like each other, you know, on this podcast of Giselle addressing Robin. Yeah, I remember her name now, Robin. Giselle and Robin's podcast. You know, if it wasn't real, if Giselle and Wendy's or Osefo's friendship that they're trying to build, I'm still going to say they're building that friendship. You guys know my shoulder hurts, like for real. Like I flung this dumbbell yesterday, up and down, like so many times. Now my shoulder right here hurts. Like, do you guys work out and sometimes you just like feel like, oh, maybe you must have done too much? Or is it just me? Like, my shoulder hurts so bad, like this right shoulder here. It'll be fine. Every once in a while it does that. What is a girl? A girl got to do what a girl got to do. You have to stay healthy. Sometimes I eat really bad. Most times I eat really healthy. So I try to work out to keep up with my health. So, but what do you guys think? Wendy and Giselle's friendship, do you guys think is genuine? Or they still, let's see how it goes? Or it's fake? Or they're just doing it for TV? What do you guys think? I just thought, am I the only one that's thinking? You guys know I'll come here, talk about how I feel, and talk about things that I think. And sometimes I wonder, I'm like, is it just me? Crazy bra. I'm like, is it just me, or are you guys thinking the same thing? Are you thinking it in your head? Say it out loud. Leave a comment. Let's not think in our head and not be able to say it out loud. Yeah, this is also your YouTube channel. It's mine, is yours. So subscribe. We're going to run this channel together. You guys tell me. You can always tell me what you think. Or I'm just the only one thinking it in my head. Because I know when they popped up Giselle and Wendy on the first episode this season, I'm just at this point yippee-yapping because I saw it and I goes on while I'm sitting and I'm like, what? Is that Giselle and Wendy? I'm like, oh, okay, what's going on? And I read a few comments on social media and people were like, oh, let's see how this goes. So what do you guys think? Let's see how it goes, or you think they're friendship? Because so far so good, it's been looking good. And I like it. Am I the only one? I love it. So far, these few episodes, I like it. It's looking good with Giselle and Wendy Osefo. You know what I'm saying? And I hope it's genuine. I hope it's not just for TV. And if it's for TV, so be it. Because we're watching them through TV and it's refreshing to watch. And not just drama every time. You know what I'm saying? So let me know what you guys think. And I love you guys. Give someone a hug today. Smile at someone. Because every day is a blessing. Let me know what you guys think. Did you subscribe? Or no, you want to keep watching? But subscribe to my channel. Let's try and get to 1,000 so we can start doing live. Okay? I want to include everybody on my live. And I'm going to be bringing people in. Maybe like 2, 3 people, 4 people every time we do live. From the people that are on live. I'm going to bring you in. We're going to talk. I just don't want it to be just me talking this time. I also want to know what you guys think, your opinions. Sometimes I want you guys to write stuff down. I'm going to be putting the topics ahead of time that we're going to be talking about, so you guys can write stuff down. Don't forget about it, so we can all just discuss together. Okay? You know, hey, it's Naomi Speaks Her Mind. This is what Naomi thinks in her little head, and she says it out loud.